Okay, good day everyone. Our topic for today is about multiplication of decimals and mixed number decimal. Now, let's get started. If a cellular phone call is 7 pesos and 50 centavos per minute, how much will a 15-minute call cost? Now, let's understand the problem first. What is asked in the problem? Correct. The answer is the cost of a 15 minutes call. Now, what are the given? The given facts are, yes, a call costs 7 pesos and 50 per minute and 15 minutes call. Now, let's plan the problem. What should be the operation to be used? Correct. The operation to be used is multiplication. And then, what is the number sentence? What should be the correct number sentence? So let n be the cost of 15 minutes call. So therefore, we have 7 and 50 hundreds times 15 is equal to n. Now, let's solve the problem solution. So first, let's align the two numbers vertically. So 7 and 50 hundreds multiplied by 15. So multiplying these two numbers, we have 7 and 50 hundreds times 15. 5 times 0, the answer is 0. 5 times 5, the answer is 25. 5 regroup 2. And then 5 times 7, the answer is 35 plus 2, the answer is 37. And then, let's proceed to multiply 1. 1 times 0, the answer is 0. 1 times 5, the answer is 5. And 1 times 7, the answer is 7. And then proceed to addition. So, 0. 0 plus 5, the answer is 5. 5 plus 7, the answer is 12. Regroup 1. 1 plus 3 plus 7, the answer is 11. And then, as you notice, we have two decimal numbers. We have 1, 2. Therefore, we're going to move 1, 2. Therefore, the final answer should be 112 pesos and 50 centavos is the cost of a 15 minutes call. Okay. Now, to further analyze how to multiply a decimal numbers, let's multiply first the decimal by a whole number. So, find the product of 24 and 36. So, as you notice, we have the word product. When we say product, it involves operation of multiplication. Let's align the digits should be aligned in column, but necessary by place value. So as we recall, when we subtract and add decimal numbers, we're going to align the decimal point vertically. But this time in multiplication, no need to align the decimal point vertically. You just multiply it by whole number. Now let's multiply. Now, step number 2, ignore the decimal point and multiply the factors as a whole number, like I said earlier, and then regroup if necessary. So multiply 6 times 4, the answer is 24, regroup 2. 6 times 2, the answer is 12 plus 2, 14. And then 3 times 4, what should be the answer? 12, correct. So 2, regroup 1. And then 3 times 2, the answer is 6 plus 1, the answer is 7. And then proceed to addition process. So bring down 4. And then add the result, count the number of decimal places in the factor. So add the result 4. 4 plus 2, the answer is 6. 1 plus 7, the answer is 8. And then, as you notice, step number 4, place the decimal point starting from the right of the last digit in the product. So as you can see, we have how many decimal places for 24? We have no decimal places because this would be a whole number. And then for 3 and 6 tenths, this would be how many decimal places? We have 1. So therefore, we have one movement to the left. Okay, so therefore, the answer is 86 and 4 tenths. So therefore, remember that the decimal places in the product is equal to the total number of decimal places in the factor. So therefore, the product, if I multiply 24 by 3 and 6 tenths, the product is 86 and 4 tenths. Okay? So that's it for multiplying a decimal by a whole number. Now, this time, we're going to multiply a decimal by a mixed number. So the question is, find the product of 12 and 3 tenths and 4 and 7 tenths. Now, the first step is, digits should be aligned in column but necessary to place by place value, like we do earlier. So 12 and 3 tenths, 4 and 7 tenths. So this would be the second step. Ignore the decimal places, multiply the factor as the whole number, and regroup if necessary. So let's multiply. 7 times 3, the answer is 21, regroup 2. 7 times 2, the answer is 14, plus 2, the answer is 16, regroup 1. And then 7 times 1, 7 plus 1, the answer is 8. And then 4 times 3, the answer is 12. 12, regroup 1. And then 4 times 2, the answer is 8 plus 1, the answer is 9. And then 4 times 1, the answer is 4. And then proceed to addition process. So this will be step number 3. So bring down 1. And then 6 plus 2, the answer is 8. 8 plus 9, the answer is 17. Regroup 1. And 1 plus 4, the answer is 5. And then, what do you notice? In the first number, we have how many decimal places? We have 1. And then for the second number is 1. So therefore, the total decimal places is correct, 2. So therefore, if I move the decimal places to the right, from the right to the left, so therefore we have 1, 2. Therefore, the final answer should be 57 and 81 hundredths. Okay? So now let's try these two further practice our skills in multiplying decimal by a whole number and decimal, mixed decimal to another mixed decimal. Okay, now let's multiply 5 and 6 tenths by 14. So this would be the process. 4 times 6, the answer is 24 in group 2. 4 times 5, the answer is 20 plus 2, the answer is 22. And then 1 times 6, the answer is 6. 1 times 5, the answer is 5. And then proceed to addition process. Bring down 4. 2 plus 6, the answer is 8. And then 2 plus 5, the answer is 7. As you can see, how many decimal places in the first number? We have 1. And then the second number is 0. Therefore, if I add 1 plus 0, we have total decimal numbers of 1. So therefore, we're going to move 1 places to the left. So therefore, the answer is 78 and 4 tenths. Okay? For number 2, this should be the solution. So 91 and 3 tenths multiplied by 2 and 7 tenths. So 91 and 3 tenths multiplied by 2 and 7 tenths. 7 times 3, the answer is 21. 1, regroup 2. 7 times 1, 7 plus 2, 9. 7 times 9, the answer is 63. So this will be 63. And then 2 times 3, 6. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 9, 18. Okay? Now proceed to addition process. Bring down 1. 9 plus 6, the answer is 15. 5, regroup 1. And then 1 plus 3 plus 2, the answer is 6. And then 6 plus 8, the answer is 14. 4, regroup 1. And then 1 plus 1, 2. And then let's count the number of decimal places to the first number. We have 1. And then the second number is also 1. Therefore, 1 plus 1, the answer is 2. Then move the decimal 1, 2. Therefore, the final answer is 246 and 51 hundredths. Okay? Now, let's try this. Multiply mentally as fast as you can. I'll multiply this one. You have 2 minutes to answer these 4 numbers. Okay? Your timer starts now. Okay, I think you're already done. So let's reveal the answer for number 1. This should be the answer. Number 2, number 3, and number 4. I hope you already get the perfect score answer for number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Okay? So practice your skills to develop mastery in this subject matter. Okay? So that's all for today. Thank you and God bless everyone.